Welcome back to another episode of the Wicked Bitter Podcast. I'm Travis, Mike, Josh.
A.K.A. Cultivated Mass, A.K.A. Shuby Shabam, A.K.A. Pickled Richard, A.K.A. Josh and the Giant Peach,
Oh.
A.K.A. your favorite.
Oh my God. Dude. So, Thanksgiving. I thought Thanksgiving was pretty good. We had it here, Mike's place. Mike and Zoya's place. I thought it was okay, right? It was a pretty good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I ate well. I don't know about you guys.
I definitely ate well.
I was at Christiana's
For half of it.
parents.
Right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
half of it.
half of it, and you came back.
Yeah, so they had really good food there.
Sure.
And then after that, I think they live in like somewhere in Huntersville.
Yeah.
Then I drove here. And then I destroyed your codfish cakes.
Dude, I was going to say, man, those codfish cakes.
destroyed them when I came here. And then yeah, it wasn't bad. We played board games, played Jenga.
That's probably my favorite thing we had was the codfish cakes. That
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I love ham, so ham's always going to be my guy.
Yeah.
But
You know,
I wonder why people always pick this day to go to the extreme.
for cooking
For
wise,
cooking.
and stuff, yeah.
I mean, it's like we don't eat ham during the year or certain things that we don't eat, right? I mean, other than turkey, we don't eat turkey during the year that much.
Besides
I don't
like
even
deli
think that.
meats.
Yeah, that type of turkey is like
Yeah.
different, I guess, than
Yeah.
but actually
Yeah.
getting a turkey and
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like
It's
it. I like
something
that
about the holiday, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's together and
because if you did it all year, then Thanksgiving and
just
food
be
on
another
Christmas
day.
it would be the same. You know what I mean?
just
I like going all out like
the
that.
holiday feeling is always
I mean,
nice.
T made some cool stuff like
Yeah.
her desserts and
Yeah. She was saying, I mean, T is known for the way she bakes.
Yeah.
She has some great pastry, but she can actually cook too.
Yo, yesterday,
Yeah.
Josh, you didn't have the food from yesterday.
No, but I saw it.
Dude, T made freaking salmon Wellingtons, man. Straight up Gordon Ramsay that bitch yesterday. And when I say that bitch, I don't mean T. I mean the food.
Yeah.
She straight up Gordon Ramsay did. Yo, speaking of coughing, dude, I cannot get rid of this freaking cough that I've had
Yeah, me too.
for like a week
Since
or two
Atlanta.
now. Yeah, you've had it longer than me.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I think it was like last Friday you guys saw. I mean, last Friday, dude, it was so bad. I don't know what happened. Like, it came out of nowhere for me. I was working, and then all of a sudden, like, my knees and my legs
Yeah.
started feeling like they were weak, and they
Yeah.
were going to give out. And I was like, well, this is not good. And then
Yeah.
a little bit after that, I started freezing, like, out of nowhere, and nobody else was cold.
Right.
So I had to leave work early, and, not even exaggerating. I got to the car after leaving work to leave work, like to leave the parking lot. I sat in that car with the heat blasting for a good like 20 to 30 minutes before I started driving, just because I was so cold and I didn't have energy to do anything. And then when I drove to the house, I got to the house, I stayed in the car for another about 20 or 30 minutes, like almost falling asleep. And I was like, all right, I got to get up and I got to get in the house. Like, it was just, I had no energy to even get out of the car and walk in the house.
I always have a problem when I start getting cough. It takes me a long time to get rid of it. Most of the times I have to get an antibiotic just to get rid of it, right? And it just lingers on, just takes forever. I'm wondering now with this new COVID situation that we have, that our so-called flu, colds that we get, if it'll linger longer, if it'll stay with us longer in our immune system.
Because of the vaccine or because of the virus itself?
Because of the vaccine that we already took, some of us took,
Yeah.
and because COVID is in the air.
Yeah, but if COVID's in the air, you're going to get it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're around it, you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
So it's always a
But maybe
question
the
mark.
vaccine is making
It's a
it last
question mark.
longer.
And I heard there's a four booster shot now?
Yeah, it's a booster shot. They actually,
4.
They lowered the age limit to get them too. Like, I think it's like 18 plus.
No,
to
well
get the
now,
booster.
what's the 5 and up one now? That's just the shot or the booster?
You know?
I don't know.
I don't
but
know. I've lost track, man.
like
When are
I
we
said,
supposed to-
I don't know.
I have my first booster coming up. Then I heard there's now 4 of them.
Oh, you're
I heard
doing
there
the-
was 3.
You're going to do the booster?
You
Yeah.
might as well go all out. I mean,
It's a party now. I mean,
it's a party now. I
This is like EA games with their DLCs.
yeah,
EA Games
every
gives you the game, and then
Yeah.
there's downloadable content.
Yeah,
to get
every
on
few
there.
months.
I just saw on the news yesterday that COVID is starting to kill more people again, like it was in the beginning.
yeah, of course. But you know what's crazy though? Like this whole was it Omicron variant or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it's called?
Yeah,
Yo, so like
Africa, I think.
last week, I saw like the news report that it was like at the time it was in like 4 or 5 U.S. states, and I just found it so weird the states that they were in. Like it was like one was in like in like Colorado, one was like in like Texas, and then there was like one in New York, and then one in Hawaii. I was like, oh, how ironic or how coincidental is it that it covered pretty much the whole map, like sections
So
of the
spaced
whole.
out.
Oh yeah, spaced out in different sections of the whole map.
Well, you know,
of
right-
course it's gonna spread now.
Well, right now people are traveling a lot from
Yeah, but the
seeing
odds, though.
families and so forth. You know that stuff is gonna go.
This is gonna. I mean, this whole thing is gonna take forever. It's already been taking forever.
But they say that this new one is not as dangerous as COVID is.
yeah. But to go back to the coughing that I had, that I still have, right now it's just like random like itchy dry throat
Yeah.
type of, and
what I
it kind of forces you to
Yeah.
cough. But you know what sucks is that anytime you get a little like cold now, like sniffles, everybody automatically is like,
Assuming.
is it COVID?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. Like,
I was actually gonna say that to you when you started describing
Well,
it.
and
'cause
even
I-
ourselves,
but I
I
wonder
mean,
how long that's gonna go for.
It's
How-
not just whoever's receiving that, but the one that has it. You know, I don't know. Should
Yeah.
I go to the clinic and have myself checked out?
I didn't feel like I ever had it. Like I just felt like I was just like
I mean,
sick.
because we don't know what you know. It looks like a regular cold, and all of a sudden it's something more severe. and
There was
it's
a
like,
point. There was a point. I think it was a while ago. It was a while ago where I wasn't feeling well at all, and like I think I had a fever, and like I was hot all the time, like, and I was with Christy at the time, and I was just like, I think I have COVID. Like, it was
listen.
bad. You know, and then like I told my work that I had a fever or something like that. They're like, yeah, don't come in, and I didn't go in for like maybe a week.
yeah.
And I started feeling better. And I was like, all right, I'm back. Like, it's
mean,
not COVID. But
well-
I worry about that, though, because,
Yeah.
like, you don't know. Like, and it's like,
Right.
the symptoms are so common.
Yeah.
Like, a fever or, like, you know,
Yeah.
like, it's...
I was just
The
I
loss
was-
of taste or smell is what really kind of gives it
that's
away.
the only that's
Yeah.
the only thing.
Zoe and I were watching something on YouTube from this real doctor, and he was saying, you know, how the COVID attacks different ways in the body. Like, for instance, if you have diabetes, or if you have blood pressure issues or respiratory issues, the COVID goes in and attacks certain ways that, like, if you're a normal person and you don't have any issues, you know, like respiratory issues, diabetic, or anything like that, COVID attacks it differently. But if you have certain internal issues, COVID will actually attack it to that specific point, making it much worse than a regular person. So it's important to be,
I love it, man. Awesome.
yeah, to be in good shape and to not to have too many issues. You know,
Can't do anything anymore.
yeah.
But you know, I'm at the point where it's just like,
Who cares?
no, not who cares, but it's like, I mean, we gotta keep living though.
Yeah.
Like T and I already were talking. Was it yesterday about going on a cruise already?
Yeah,
Like maybe thinking about going like next year or
yeah.
something. You know,
Us
just
too. Us
yeah,
too.
just
We'll
because
take it.
I mean, you know, it's just I've been down to go on a cruise for a while
Yeah.
anyway, even before, because I mean, when was the last time we went? It's before COVID was
Yeah.
when last time I went, but like, I don't know, I gotta go. I
Would
want
you
go
like to
again.
hang around in the pool area with a mask on?
No, because I think on the cruise ship you don't have to wear one,
Yeah,
because I think they require everyone to have the shot.
I don't know
for you to go.
because
Vaccination card,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, because I think the last time I remember even thinking about it or checking into it, they were on the cruise ships. It said that you you have to have the vaccine to
But
go.
I did read a few months ago that someone that was on the Carnival cruise
Got it right.
got it,
Yeah.
and then and everyone in the cruise ship pretty much
But
pretty much got it.
The thing with that is probably because when they ported somewhere for the day, you know how they go to different countries or
Yeah,
whatever.
step out of the
When people
island.
got off, that's
Yep.
probably where they ran into it, and then they brought it back on. That's
Right.
what I'm thinking happened.
Well, I'm not sure about that because it's only 3 days later that you get the effects. I mean, most cruises, when they stop on an island, they stop for a few hours, they come back in. You won't be able to see that until the third
So
day.
Well, I mean,
Who
like,
screwed up then?
no. Well, I mean,
Who lied?
they probably found out after the cruise that they caught it. You know what I mean? And then they reported
Oh yeah.
that they were on the cruise that they got it. But what I was gonna say is that, like, you say, like, you have to keep living and going on cruises
You
and
do.
everything. But like,
you still
I
gotta
would-
be careful.
I would to be like what you're saying. I would keep doing the stuff like I can, but like kind of going on a cruise is like
That's too much right
I
now.
feel like it's a little too much right now. Like I can go like somewhere like hiking or something like that, or like, you know, with other
Yeah, but-
people. But being on a cruise, going to a different island, and there's so many people on a cruise ship, I just don't want to take.
Dude,
that
you
risk.
and I, we've gone to like wrestling events.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
that's thousands of people. I mean, that's already bad as it is. You know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know.
It's
I
like
just
a-
feel like a cruise ship is a lot different because you're going to a whole nother island, and a whole different
Yeah.
environment.
I don't know.
It may be stronger there than it is
Plus,
in the United
people are
States.
probably way more in your personal space than like going to like a wrestling show.
You want to go on a banana boat? Like they're all up.
Those guys,
Yeah.
man. Those guys kill me. Yeah, the excursions are so funny when you go on cruise
Yeah.
ships.
Yeah,
You got these dudes coming up to you, man, like, and they're like begging you to
sure.
let them show you something.
Well,
I mean, that's their hustle.
Well, I know, but it's just funny. It's like
They got to make a living. That's how they make a living.
I remember when they were just like, "Hey, can we get chairs?" They were stealing chairs from other people to bring chairs to us.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
They're telling us, you know, on the ship, don't grab any scooters. First thing I did when I got off, I grabbed the
grab a
scooter.
scooter. I mean, it's because it's like you're on vacation, man, and like but like for most people, when you go to like a cruise, an island or whatever that the cruise ship brings you to, most likely odds are it's like your first time there. You know what I mean? So when you get off the port or whatever, and you get brought to the place that you want to go, like let's just say it's Mexico or something, and you get to the island, you want to like scope it out, look around, like, oh, this is nice, whatever. But it's like immediately you get bombarded by these dudes who just like, hey, let me take you here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, let me figure out where I'm at first. Like, I don't want to go anywhere yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like we just trust them. We're just like, all right, yeah, let's go. Like, yeah, how much? $10?
That does
And you're gonna
sound
bring me
all
there?
right.
Let's go.
That does sound all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I trust you.
I'm new here.
Yeah, it's just weird how we
And-
just
and-
go with it.
And don't forget, on most islands that you go to, you know, the dollar there is worth more. So, you know,
Yeah.
for you, $1 is nothing, but for them, it's like $10.
Yeah.
You know? So,
It's nuts. I don't know, but I do miss going. I want to go again. And she just sent me an email today. T did about like was it Royal Caribbean? Because I've never been on that one. I've only been on Carnival.
yeah.
And I want to go on a different one.
Me and Zoe were talking about Royal Caribbean
Yeah,
as
what's-
well.
what's another
It's
one?
actually her brother's going on the 16th.
This
on
month.
Royal Caribbean. Yeah.
This month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been on a cruise in forever.
Since
Oh,
that picture
about
we
3-4
took, right?
years.
That's in the other
Probably.
room.
Yeah, I haven't been in one in about 3.
I
4
think you went on
years,
one
4
way
years.
before. Like I've been one way before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been more recently than he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was 4 years ago because the next 2 years we went to Puerto Rico twice.
You and Zola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't know.
it's
I
about
don't
4
remember
years.
the last time I went on
I
one.
think the last. I don't
It's
even.
Cozumel. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you weren't even 18 yet.
No.
That's the last time you've been on a cruise.
Yeah.
So it's been over 10 years.
So you desperately need one.
How has it been that long, man?
I don't
Time
know.
Like for
flies.
me, it's been okay. So
I mean, you got to consider, like, I was just like going in between of moving from state to state and trying to get my
But still.
my stability going in financial and jobs and all that.
but to think that much time has passed though is still pretty wild because
Yeah.
that's still a long time. Like
yeah,
for me, it's been a long time, not as long as that, but
cruise ships are probably a lot more updated.
yeah, dude. I think the last time I went, I was dating someone, and I went with Matt and his girlfriend, and I
Wow.
can't remember when that was. That was like 2013 or something. So not exactly 10 years, but that's still a while.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
that's a long time.
Yeah, man.
Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge
remembers.
Farm remembers, dude. It'll always remember.
No, I guess I would like to go on a cruise, but you know, it just sucks with all this COVID thing going on. The whole time I'm gonna be paranoid if I'm on the
But
freaking
see,
boat.
that's the thing, though, too. Like I was saying, you got to keep living because it's like, I
I
feel
want
like.
to keep living.
I know.
So I want to avoid the stuff that doesn't make me live anymore.
But look, we got like, I feel like there's gonna be more variants and stuff coming out. You know what I mean? So it's like this stuff's not gonna go away for a while. I feel like it's
Yeah,
just.
but with that attitude, how is it going to go away if you want to keep living? Like everyone's just going to be.
To be honest,
I
scattered
did my
everywhere.
part.
No one else did.
Well, to be honest,
So we
with you,
gotta suffer.
I don't think COVID's ever going to go away. COVID is going to be another type of flu. I mean, the
Well,
flu
yeah.
has never gone away.
Well,
we
yeah,
have flu every year.
but you got to contain it in a way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the flu is always here, never went away, and people die of flu a lot more than COVID started, right? Now COVID is just another form of flu that's gonna
That'll
be
kill
here
us.
to stay.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
sorry
like,
to say.
so it's like every year when people get their flu shots, they're gonna have to be getting their flu and their COVID shots.
correct.
That's gonna be so lame, dude. Because I've gone forever. I never get a flu shot.
But I believe
I don't ever get one.
I would think that COVID kind of covers flu, really,
yeah,
right? I
that's
mean,
true. Because it's kind of like the
It's
same.
almost the same.
That's the alpha.
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
Flu.
That's
yeah,
the big boy.
Well, screw you, flu.
yeah. My name's
COVID, right
COVID.
about- yeah.
Yeah, instead
It's
of
more
taking
modern
the flu
day
every
COVID.
year,
Corona.
you go to COVID. You just take the COVID shot.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll take
Just
care
take-
of it.
I'll tell you what. After I took that vaccine, the first time it was like, wow, this is my arm's kind of sore. The second one, I felt like I was freaking foaming out the mouth. Like I was like, oh my god,
The second one. Yeah.
dude, I was like so sore, and like it started reaching up here. I don't know about you guys, but it started
Yeah.
reaching a little towards.
Chest.
And like I was at work, and like my supervisors were seeing me, and they're just like, yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm like, yeah, like I'm like, look at you. Do you think I want that? And I'm like, well, I mean,
I've known people, a couple now, or a few, who were against getting the shot for ever since it's been around, but then they've kind of like caved and got it because it's just like, you know, it's like now it's like most places are requiring you to get it or to have it in order to do what you need to do or want to do. And then I feel like it's only going to be worse from here. Like there's going to be more places that are like, hey, now you can't even get on a plane unless you have the shot. You know what I mean? So it's like,
you know what's crazy
I
is
think
that
they just caved in and did it.
when you walk into like retail stores, like the other day we walked into Best Buy, and like there were just the sign on the door. It was like masks.
Fired.
No, it wasn't required. It was like if you're not vaccinated, wear a mask or something like that.
Right,
It was along those lines.
How do you know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you walk in, no one's checking cards or anything. Like, are you vaccinated? You're not wearing a mask, whatever. Like, no one checks.
I think you know, I've been in Puerto Rico not too long ago, and they take that very serious. They check everybody at any store, any place. They check everything. I find that this this country,
This country's the worst,
they
bro.
don't give a shit.
You know, because you know, what
They
it
have
is,
their
though?
they have their like essential like jobs and everything. Where everything was freaking essential. What job wasn't essential? That I feel like, and then like there was no lockdown. I mean, there was a lockdown for what, like a few days.
A week.
Yeah,
a
not
week?
even, not even everywhere.
Yeah,
either.
like a week, and then they're like, okay, you're gonna go. Like
Yeah.
the whole time, like, we've just been.
you
I
know,
don't get it. There's like no set boundary.
you know what it is too is that like all these other countries they like listen to their governments for the most part. Us, it's like, no, but our freedoms. You know, we don't need to be told we got to do that. You know what I mean? So that's why.
I bet
Because I'm
you-
sure most of these stores want you to wear it,
Yeah.
but like, what's gonna happen when the manager comes down and is like, "Sir, you need to wear one." That dude's gonna raise hell. And he's not going to want to wear one. And then he's going to storm out. And he's going to go on Facebook. And he's going to complain. Like, I mean, it's just like a big...
You know, I just
everybody's
think
so
that-
entitled. It's crazy.
you know,
Everybody just does what they want.
I think to millions of people are dying with this problem. That people would just take it serious and just take the damn vaccine and forget
Yo,
what the
but-
politicians are doing. You know
Even
what I
before
mean?
the vaccine, we were saying that, though. Like, just put the mask on and try to get...
But
through, you
yeah,
know?
if anything, at
But-
least cover yourself. You know,
I mean, it's whatever, though. I mean, because it's what, 2 years now?
I know you got freedom of choice, and
It's
everything, but it's not going to go away, obviously. And so you wanna take that risk of dying because of something as stupid as the politicians are forcing me to take it. Just take the darn thing and make this thing go away a little bit less.
Can't be messing with people's freedoms, man. Can't be doing it.
I know,
They dictate our freedoms. These bastards.
These Jersey.
Yeah, you can't, man. See, I was worried about this, like doing this episode, and I was just gonna be coughing the whole way because I'm talking so much. Like now, it's just
Get
like
the rest.
vibrating my freaking throat, and
All right,
I hate it, man. I just want to get rid of it.
we can just quit.
Well, like, but it's like who you were saying though.
Later.
Yes, it's been. It's like who you're saying though, because T and I have been going to stores lately, Christmas shopping, all that kind of stuff, and it's like we've been to. More recently, we went to like inside of a Target or something, and this one actually has a sign outside the door that says you have to wear one. Like it says you are required to wear a mask to enter the store. But I feel like people just do it to enter and then once they get in there, they take it off because the sign says to enter the store. So I don't know what it is, but like T and I will be walking around and we'll see a bunch of people without masks, and I just look at her. I'm just like, I was like, is it just like a suggestion now, or do we have to like wear one? You know what I mean? Because it's and with me being sick lately, it's like my nose is running. I'm coughing inside my mask. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it down.
See, and that's another thing that you have to be even more careful, because you already have some symptoms, right? Coughing and maybe a heavy chest, right? Congested chest, right? I do. So let's say you go to a store and then you end up catching the real COVID. And now it takes a lot long. It becomes even more dangerous now, because let's say you just had a common cold and then you throw in COVID on top. Now it's a lot more riskier now, because now your immune system is already shot.
Yeah.
So
Just a common guy with a common cold.
so it's something you have to be very careful
Common
with, for
boogie.
sure.
Common boogie. Common boy with a common cold.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like I'm kind of lenient on the mask wearing lately.
No.
Yeah. I don't wear it at work.
I feel like I've gone somewhere with you and you didn't have one, so you didn't care. You were just like,
I guess so.
I think
mean-
that's the majority of the U.S. people are.
there it is.
Are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna like.
He's just tired.
But who's gonna
too.
say anything though?
2
Who's gonna
years
stop
without-
you from coming into their store? No
Right.
one is.
No one's gonna freaking stop me.
No.
I'm gonna walk right in there with no mask.
They're like afraid of what the backlash they're gonna get is what's the problem,
Yeah, well,
or a backhand. Yeah.
and you wear a mask?
Yeah, dude, it's weird, man. Speaking of stores, though, so I've been waiting to tell you guys this, because this happened like a week ago now. So just kind of go with me on this little story, all right? T and I went to a couple stores. It was the last weekend, and the second store, it was a Target. So we go inside Target to get some stuff. I had to go to the bathroom very badly. I know it's another bathroom story, but listen, this one is insane. First of all, let me tell you, the first store we went to is like, you ever heard of Old Town Pottery?
Yes.
Okay, have you?
No.
It's not what you think. It's not just pottery vases and shit like that. We bought like gift boxes and wrapping paper and whatever. It's a big giant warehouse type of looking place, right? You go to the bathroom in that place, it looks like a hurricane went through this thing. It was insane. It's old, first of all. So it's crazy. You know the door to close into your stall?
Yeah.
So the bottom half straight up, it's fine. But when you go to pull the door closed, like the top part of it, it's like floppy. It's like the top part can like peel
Right.
off, dude. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
So like I closed it, but I was just like, this is so strange, and it was gross. But whatever. I did what I had to do, and I left. We went to another store. Mind you, I'm sick, so I had to go to the bathroom again. So I went to Target. I'm like, this place is gonna have better bathrooms for sure. I get in there. It is a better bathroom. Okay, I'll give them that. So I'm in there. This bathroom,
There's no doors.
the way this bathroom's set up, there's one urinal and then two stalls.
Uh-huh.
One for people with like a wheelchair, and then one for people without a wheelchair. Right? I get into the one without one because I'm not a jerk, but I have used the ones. I mean, everyone's used it, bro.
I've used
Everyone
it.
has
It's
used it.
spacious.
Everyone
Yeah, but
has
what-
used
what's wrong
the
with
one
it?
with the wheelchair. You're not
Yeah,
supposed
but
to use that one.
Why not?
Because if a guy with
Okay, let me
comes
ask
in with
you
a
this.
wheelchair, then
All right,
and
but-
then you come out of there, he's gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I gotta squeeze in.
Well, I
Let me
mean-
squeeze into this little stall here.
You ever think about that when you use that one?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can
do.
wait just like anybody else.
Yeah, but why? When you should have been using the
What are
other
the
one.
odds?
Imagine waiting when there's a stall there for someone, and then there's one that's occupied for you,
For you.
and you can't use that one, so you're just like,
I've
all right, I'll wait.
Well, you know, I've
Going back
used that. I've used that.
Pacing.
I've
Yeah,
used
but
it.
have you ever thought of like a
No,
person in a
never
wheelchair
crossed
coming
my
in?
mind.
It always crosses my mind, man. I'm like, I
Me
hope
too.
I can get out of here soon enough.
Yo, not
Like,
to mention, I went to an IHOP the other day, and I thought about exactly what you thought about. Like I was empty bathroom,
Yeah.
and I saw,
Yeah, dude.
I saw
And you're like,
two
jackpot, bro.
Ah, so you chose that one.
Yeah,
I didn't,
man.
I didn't choose the handicap one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I thought, because that's why I thought about it. I was like, but wait, I was like, I was making two steps, and I was like, nah, I'll just use the regular
Yeah,
one.
man.
I'm good.
Anytime I see it's free and it's an
I
open.
mean, that's
if-
the penthouse of the bathrooms,
dude,
right?
It's so spacious in
Yeah.
there.
That's just a classic case of this country not no one telling us
for
what to do. This bathroom's for handicapped people.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm gonna use
No,
it
I'm
anyway.
gonna use it, man. I got a shit just like that, dude.
Yeah. We all shit the same way.
It's always the cleanest.
That's true though.
I don't
It
know
is true.
about that.
I think it is.
I don't know.
It's the cleanest spot
It's definitely.
I think it's the most spacious.
It's definitely. That's why I use this.
Well, because the odds
Because
of
I like to sit my
Leg roll.
legs wide.
well during the day,
Split. Just do the split on the toilet. Legs wide open. Look at all this room.
Yes, man.
Just dropping missiles.
Dropping missiles, man. Oh man. But okay, let me get back to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Which one did I use? Okay, I got into the one that I'm supposed to use, not the handicapped reserved one. Okay.
For those.
Yeah, I went for that one. Okay, look. So I did what I had to do. So T had already checked out and she was sitting in the car because it was on her way walking out of the store. I was like, hey, I'm just going to use the bathroom real quick. You can go to the car. So she's in the car. I swear, every time we do this, I hit the mic at one point or another. Yeah, so I'm in it. I'm done what I have to do, right? I go to reach for the toilet paper, and it's not in there.
No.
oh
No, hold up. It was in there. Hold up.
Okay.
So this is, you ever go to the ones that have like the
Double
it's-
roll?
No, but it's like a gray, like almost like a see-through like
Yeah,
container,
yeah.
and you kind of have to go under to get
Right,
it.
the
'cause
double roll.
Yeah, because you can't see the toilet paper because it's in the container.
Right.
So you go under, and I went under, and for some reason, I don't know why someone did this.
No.
There is a toilet roll in there, but it's like somebody took their nails and just went like this. It's like a cat got in there, and it was just
They
like
couldn't get it.
scratch. I couldn't.
They couldn't either. That's
but I
why.
couldn't get it. I was going. I'm going like this, man, and I'm like, I can't get the freaking toilet paper. I get my phone out, and I go to like the selfie mode, and I kind of stick it under so I can see the reflection. I'm like, what are we looking at here? What's going on? And that whole toilet paper roll was so scratched up, and like I tried to peel like a little piece of it and try to get it
Oh,
going
wow.
and get it back on track. Couldn't do it, and I couldn't take it out.
Usually, when you pull the core from the other one, the used one out, that other roll falls.
How do you pull it out?
Those are just you have to take the core, push it up, and twist it,
But it still
and
had
come out.
But it still had some toilet paper on there. You can still do that.
The old one or the used
The one that the one I'm supposed to use. It's
So-
not a double one. It's just one.
So why don't you just use the entire paper?
I couldn't take it out. I couldn't pull the thing out. I couldn't do anything.
So
I tried grabbing the toilet paper that was shredded, that was hanging, and I tried going like this, so that I can. You know how sometimes you get the skinny one, and then it turns into a bigger one as it's
only
going.
at Wicked
I
Bitter
was trying to
that
do
you
that.
get this type
Yo,
of topic.
so it didn't work, and I'm like, what do I do, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna have to try to get into the other stall, the handicap one,
Underneath?
to try to. No. There was no room
Bare
to go
ass.
underneath. Yeah, there was no room to go underneath. It was very low.
Pants around the ankles.
Yo, so I was planning my move, right? I'm like, I got to do it, and so I hear a guy come in, and I'm like,
no.
I got to sit here and wait.
Hey, bro. Can you go? give
I should have.
me that toilet paper, bro.
He's using the urinal, and I could just hear him like a piss missile in there, just laying it in.
Yeah.
I heard he flushed, he washed, and then I heard the door open. I'm like, all right, I should be good. I crack open my stall door, right? And of course I don't have my pants down all the way to my ankles. I had to lift it a little bit so for some movement, for mobility.
Right.
But like I couldn't pull them all the way up. Obviously, my ass is like dripping.
Dripping.
It was a bad one, dude. It was dripping. Like, yeah. So
Did you have any luck?
I pulled it up like knee,
imagine going
like
nothing?
knee high, and like you should have seen the way I shifted. I went straight up, I went to the left or to the right, and back in, and then I sat down on the handicap one. And I was like, all right, I go to reach underneath. It's freaking completely empty.
The other one?
The other roll was completely empty, and then at this point, I'm just like, bro, what is going on? Like, why can't I wipe my ass, dude? I just need to wipe my ass.
Goodbye
get outta
underwear.
here.
Goodbye underwear.
Dude, for real. I thought about it. I was like, what are my solutions? And then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have to get back out again and get back into my old stall, and I'm gonna have to try to find a way
I just
to get this
picture the
freaking.
sequence
I
happening.
know. And meanwhile, T's in the car just waiting. Like, what is this guy doing in there? So like, I'm like shifting around, dude. I know. But it was so tricky because like anybody could have walked in and just saw me just like junk out everything. So I'm like,
You just look at him like toilet paper,
toilet
bro.
paper, bro. So I had to do it again, right?
Paper
But-
towels?
yeah. So
They
that's what
leak.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
sorry.
I was gonna say I opened the door to try to get back into my old one, and when I opened the door, straight ahead on the sink was a roll of like the brown paper towels, and I was like, "Yes, dude!" I went over there, snatched it, came back, and I went to town. And then I fully, I pulled it up, I washed my hands, and I freaking dipped out of that place so quick. And I got the tea, and as soon as I got inside of the car, I closed the door, and I just sat there like this. I was like, she was like, "You okay?" I was like,
Really?
I was like, "You don't even know what I just went through right now." She's like, "Wow, it was that bad?" I was like, "No, it wasn't even the dumping part. It was the wiping part. I couldn't even get it done."
Imagine if it was like the only ones that were accessible were the motion censored ones. You're just standing there like.
The toilets were the toilets
Gives you this
were
much.
the toilets were motion censored. So anytime I leaned forward
yeah.
to try to get the paper towels, it kept flushing. I'm like, "Great, thank you." I don't care right now. I'm done. I don't have to do anything else.
Well, you could have just pressed the hot air and just go.
sit down, my legs up in the air.
Guy walks in.
It's the new bidet.
Toilet
The new bidet.
Oh my god, it was the worst. I've
Dude,
never.
that's the worst bidet ever. It
Yeah.
doesn't even like it's just hardened.
Hey, but it was like back-to-back bathroom trips at two different stores that were just
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, on to another bathroom story.
yeah.
right?
Sorry, that
not
one took so long. But
No, it's not really a story. It just comes to my mind where I'm at work. Everyone I work with, I know everyone I work with. I go into the work bathroom, and it's like 5th graders, not even 3rd graders, just destroyed that bathroom. It's fucking piss on the seat, piss on the seat, it's toilet paper on the floor, and I was just like, it comes to my sense. I'm just like, we're all adults here, right? Like I don't see. There's no one under the age of 20 working there. How the hell? Like, do you not lift the seat to pee? Do you not know? Do you not aim? Like, it's just like it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, no one takes care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like in the bathroom, everyone uses his bathroom.
Right.
yo, let me ask you something. When you guys aim, say like you're not doing the urinal, you're doing like a stall, so there's water in the.
Yeah.
Do you aim for the water, or do you try to hit the ceramic on the sides?
Ceramic.
Well, there's difference. If I'm at home, I aim dead center. But like if
Bullseye.
all right, even if I'm alone in a public bathroom, I'll aim dead center. But if I'm with a lot of people, I don't want to hear people. I don't want people hearing my stream. You know.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
go towards the old.
You got to pay for that stream.
Yeah.
There's not no free online stream.
No streaming.
No.
No
I'm,
streaming
I'm,
for
I'm
them.
with you. I usually try to go ceramic.
Ceramic.
So it's like off to the side kind of.
But the reason why I don't do that is because I feel like if you hit the ceramic, it's deflecting and putting piss everywhere. You know what I mean?
When I was managing the company up in Massachusetts, when I worked there for a long time, I hired these 3 brothers. I'm not going to name the country, but it's one of their customs. They apparently don't close the door when they do their thing. So
Or maybe they never had doors there, depending on what kind of country.
I'm
it's
not
just like anything goes.
I'm not going to say it, but I was in the production floor and I got a lady calling my name to say, "Mike, you gotta come here. You know this guy. It says he's doing his thing with the door open. The girls are passing by.
That's comfortable right there.
The girls are
He
Comfortability.
just looks by with a thumbs up.
Hi, Sarah.
It's like what?
Pretty healthy.
And so I had to pull him aside and says, "Hey,
Fish at the porta.
in the U.S., we close the door and we also flush because they never flush."
We also flush.
Oh, okay. This is a straight. These dudes were dumping down a hole in the grass or something area.
I don't know what it was, but
Had to have been.
every
There's a
time.
Neanderthal.
Had to have been.
So the second week, same thing, a different brother. So they're all 3. They're all the same custom. And I mean, I just had to tier 1 on them. I just let them know.
Did you fire him?
No, I did not fire them, but
Imagine
I-
firing them for that
I-
reason. Like, you're a great worker, but
yeah.
shut the damn door when you
I mean,
piss.
we ended up fixing the issue. But like I said, certain countries, sad to say, they don't follow the rules like
Well,
everybody else.
I bet you that was
And,
one of those scenarios where it's like an outhouse or something, and they're just like dumping
Good
in a
God,
hole. You don't have to. You don't have to wipe. You don't have to flush. You don't have to close the door. You just.
It's the grossest
Go.
That'd
thing
be the-
ever.
What your story was is the complete opposite for them.
Yeah,
You
right.
just don't find toilet paper. Just dump and leave.
They probably had all the toilet paper in the world, and I'm over here trying to find one.
Yeah, that was a pretty strange event. I remember that very, very bad. How to handle situations like it's embarrassing to tell.
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to tell someone, hey, you know, what
Come
are you doing?
Come on.
dude? Come on, man, close the door.
Come on. Congrats,
Flush.
but come on.
Wipe.
Yeah.
You know, it's even worse. You know, what's even worse. I had complaints about this gentleman that his body odor was so strong. He apparently never took showers.
I've worked with somebody like that before.
And they told me, you got to tell this guy that, you know, we can't work next to him because he just smells so bad.
Personal hygiene.
That was so embarrassing telling this dude that, hey, you know, these are the complaints. You got to fix this or we're going to let you go.
Management's a weird position to have when you got to do that kind of thing. I feel like it's also pretty weird to go and complain to a manager about something like that, too. Like, this, bro,
He stinks.
this guy stinks.
Yeah, I got to do something about this
I
dude.
cannot work.
Right.
I will not work next to him any longer if he doesn't put a stick of deodorant on.
My eyes burn.
On top of his sweat.
Yeah, I don't. It's well, you were saying though about grown people working and doing the bathroom stuff. Like, dude, like when we worked for the grocery store,
Yeah.
like I would go in there sometimes and like there would be a crazy mess like all over the place, like just dump like on the toilet, like actual seat instead of in the toilet or like on the wall. I'm like, what is that? Did you not make it in time,
There was a time where there was actually dump in the sink
dude?
at a grocery store.
Oh, I think I remembered that. I
Yeah.
think I remember because somebody had to go clean and they were complaining to me about it later.
Terrible.
Was it you that cleaned it?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
It was terrible.
I'm
He sat on a sink and did his thing.
I guess.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
guess it had to.
But
I don't know what that was. Maybe there was no stalls open. He was just like,
Free for all.
maybe it was a guy in a wheelchair. And then somebody took the handicap one. And he was just like, you know what?
man,
I'm
Here I
gonna go
go.
right here.
people just need to take care of their freaking. Like who raised you that way?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even think the worst parent would raise you that way.
I don't know, but I do know this. This entire episode so far, and it's almost over, has been about COVID
And
and
dumping.
shitting.
Yeah.
And cruise.
Very little cruise.
Very little cruise.
If you can go on a cruise again, well, you can. But what would be one of the first places you want to go to?
I've been all.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
very braggy. Let's end this
I
thing.
mean, I've seen all the
Oh, he's seen it all, he
Caribbean.
says.
Caribbean. Or Caribbean. How do you pronounce that?
Oh, I call it,
Caribbean or
I
Caribbean?
say Caribbean.
I say Caribbean.
But I have called it Caribbean.
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
Caribbean,
Yeah.
unless I'm talking about the movie Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean?
Caribbean. I say
Pirates-
Pirates of the Caribbean when I'm seeing the movie. Every other time, Caribbean.
Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would say Aruba.
Doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I haven't been to Aruba. Aruba would be a place.
I want to go to Aruba.
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
there.
Well, I want to take you.
Bahama.
Bermuda.
Bahama.
Bahama.
Oh,
Come on,
pretty mama.
pretty mama.
Huh? Oh,
Key
Largo,
Largo. Montego.
Hey, baby, why don't we go? All right, I'm done now. But, yo, I want to go to Aruba, too. T and I talk about going to, like resorts instead of, like, an actual
Yeah.
cruise.
Yeah.
I haven't been on a resort like
It's
that
more
before.
expensive, but yes.
More inclusive, though, right?
Yeah.
Plus you can, like, walk right outside your room, and it's like, bam, it's like
You're on the beach.
ocean right there.
Yeah, they have
beach.
these cabins right on the water. You know,
That's what I would want.
they have these pathways. You
Yeah.
get into it. It's
You can, like, leave the back.
Aruba's very good at that.
Yeah. Leave it cracked, and, like, you can feel, like, the ocean breeze come
Yeah,
through.
it's really good. You need a breeze when you go to the bathroom like that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
yeah.
a Febreze.
Febreze. Yep. I mean, I don't know.
That
Should
was
we?
a bad pun.
It was. Yeah, I tried.
Really
I tried
bad.
to go with it, man. I'm sorry. I had nothing with it. Should we try to wrap this up here?
let's do
Yeah,
it.
since we've gotten it all. Dude, I've been dying to tell you guys that story for like a solid week now. I'm like, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for when we do the show.
Right.
But anytime I saw you guys in passing, I'm like, oh man, I want to tell you, because it's like I had to like shimmy out, go right. Just everything's just hanging out. It's just
Well, I mean, it's happened to you. It's happened to me. I don't know if it's happened to you.
I haven't gone stall to stall.
I'm lucky they were right next to
I
each other.
wonder, you know, if the U.S. took a vote on how many people who have experienced this. I would say more than 50% of people have experienced this. They go to so many department stores where they're in a panic. They don't look at the toilet roll situation when they enter. They do their thing, and all of a sudden it's like, What are you doing? It's happened to me. And so the next thing is you hope there's another stall next to you that you can go underneath and get it. Because if you don't, you have to use your underwear. Otherwise, you're screwed.
I was trying to avoid that. It would have been messy.
The only time I've ran into that situation is at their own house, our own house.
Here?
Yeah, like I'd do it, and then I realize, I'm out of toilet paper, so I'd get up and like I would have to like go
And-
through the cabinets and get it. And
Unless,
That's not that.
unless you
Oh,
have, unless you have no shame at all, you just get out of your stall, go to the sink, wash your ass, and then wipe it.
Yeah. Someone walks in with a little kid.
Who cares, right? I mean, yeah. The only thing is the kid sees that, but
Life
Hey.
lesson, kid. Always replace the rolls,
hey,
or you're gonna see this. I'm telling you right now. I'm all propped up, just watering.
oh Jesus Christ!
your little cups.
I'm the little cup.
You ever in the shower do that? Just stick your hands out in the water and then just let it fill up a little bit
Right.
and drop it. You guys
Drop-
ever do that?
I
Or am
have.
I just
You
stupid
hit
like
splash.
that? It's like, is it just me? Yeah, you guys made me nervous for a second. I was like, damn, it's just me.
No.
Because you guys weren't saying anything. You're just like,
I have.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
I've also like crossed my arms and let it like
yes,
pile up.
dude,
right
let
Build
it
there.
pile up
Yeah.
and you just
Right
drop
up.
them. Why do we do that?
I don't know.
People,
Creative.
Yeah, because why do I'm sure we're not the only ones.
No.
Why do people just do weird shit like that? Sorry, it's so
Same
weird.
people would take a shit in the sink.
Yeah.
Just do weird stuff.
I can't be trusted in the shower, man. I'll stay in there all day, just standing there. Just standing there. Like, I like to let the water just hit the back of my neck,
Do you?
and I just stand
This is
there and
really
I think
random.
about stuff.
This is really random. Do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
You pee in the shower? Do you pee in the shower? You don't pee in the shower?
Would you do it, like, before, I guess?
Hmm.
Nah. If I go, I go.
Nah. I pee in the shower.
You guys pee in a pool?
I've never
Yeah,
peed in
I
the
have.
pool.
I
I have
have,
never peed in
yeah.
the pool.
What am I going to do? Get all the way out and run to the bathroom?
Screw it.
What?
Everyone's ruined. Everyone's day is ruined.
All of a sudden, everybody's got problems.
We're all dealing with it.
You're an infection.
I make sure first that the pool won't turn, like, what is it, blue? Because, you know, some do.
yeah.
If
Yeah,
you pee
yeah.
in it, it'll turn blue. I make sure it doesn't, so I let a little out. I'm like, boop,
Nothing.
I'm
Nice.
look around.
I mean,
I'm in the clear.
I mean,
Let it
like,
go.
would you still do it?
Now?
Yeah.
As a grown adult, yeah.
You would? Yeah. Man, I
Yeah,
would.
but most, but most pools you go to, they have the liner is blue. So how do you know?
But to my next point.
Well, because it's like if you in the middle of the water, if you pee, some
Uh-huh.
pools or whatever will
There's like a little
around the whole thing
chemical in it.
surround you with blue.
yeah, there's like a
People
little
can
chemical
tell
they
that
put
you-
in it or
yeah.
something like that. Also, which was to my next point. You're over here talking about going on a cruise with other people and your friends. I guess I probably won't go in a pool at the same time as you.
I would advise you not to. I mean, hot tubs, everything, man.
you know,
tubs?
you know what's coming.
Yeah, I'll let you know. No, I try to like get to the side or something. Not like it matters,
I
but
love
like
a
I
hot-
try to.
I love a hot tub.
Nothing's worse than if you pee and a little kid's under the water and he just swims across,
Aw.
and all of a sudden he hits that warm water.
he swims like.
Oh,
Yeah, you're just like, oof.
I just drank a little bit of it.
There's a little more chlorine in there, you know.
You know what I like doing though? In hot tubs, farting because no one can tell that you farted.
You can hear some. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, but the whole hot tub's doing that.
Damn, dude, I can't trust you in anything.
Don't go in bodies of water with me, man. I shouldn't be trusted.
Wait, I lied. I actually did pee, but not in the pool. I peed in the ocean. In the when we went
So
to
now you're endangering
Cozumel.
fish too.
When we went to Cozumel, there was all those like
Uh-huh.
activities you could do and everything. Yeah, I peed in there. I peed.
Yeah,
a
I mean-
little part of me is in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean you are quite a bit into the water, so might as well
yeah,
do
I'm
your
not gonna
thing.
swim all the way. I need to pee.
Right.
Hey, that Cozumel one was fun. I was just telling T about that. Remember
Yeah.
that little like glacier inflatable thing
Yeah.
in the middle?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you had to climb all these to the top.
Yeah.
to
jump
man.
off.
That was a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Did
to
you ever
climb.
get to the top of that?
I never climbed, but I remember
I
there was
did,
like
yeah.
the little trampolines in the
I
water
did.
and everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to that top of that glacier. It was cool because I didn't realize everybody was watching me from the beach.
Yeah.
And I get to the top and they were like, "Jump!" I'm like, I feel like this is something you shouldn't tell somebody, but like everybody was like, "Jump, jump!" And I was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna like, why did I come up here? Of course I'm gonna jump." So I jump and I could just hear people clapping as I'm like landing in the water. I thought it was pretty cool.
As you're falling, like,
Yeah, that's all I heard. It's like, yeah. And then once you hit the water, it's all quiet. you know? Is he dead? No, it was cool.
adios mio.
Yeah.
Come and get him.
I take you on a banana boat.
As soon as you arrive,
Yeah,
Banana
$75.
You want a banana boat?
$75 for a banana boat.
Yeah, no. They make their money.
Some
though.
excursions are really expensive, though.
Hey,
It's not worth it, though.
the one I tried with Andrew and Kim. Did you go for that one? The snorkeling?
No.
Dude, the one I tried with Andrew and Kim, we tried to go like snorkeling. There was like nothing to see. Like nothing.
Here, take this. Put your hand in the water.
You know what he did? He took us on a banana boat to the other end of the beach, still shallow water. It's not like he went anywhere. He went all the way, we could have walked there, it just would have taken longer. He took us all the way down on a banana boat. First of all, he was hitting them waves like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Yeah.
We all fell off the boat. Like we all fell off. It was the funniest thing to me. That was better than the actual snorkeling. And me, Kim, and Andrew talk about it all the time. Like it was the funniest thing that's happened to us on that. But anyway, we get there to snorkel. And like I'm looking in the water, I'm like, what are we supposed to look for? I don't see anything, dude. It was like a little guppy. I'm like, I paid $20 for this. I didn't like it was nothing.
Certain spots you won't be able to see anything.
Yeah, but they were so adamant. Like, oh yeah, give me this much, it'll be fine. I'll take you down there. You guys can do this. We'll pick you up in 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. You get there, there's nothing. Not
You
even
pay
worth
all
it.
that money and got nothing.
The boat ride was better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's wrap it up. Let's go. Take us home, Josh.
All right. For Wicked Bitter, another episode podcast is down in the books. Close to approaching Christmas.
Yes.
Approaching Christmas. It's going to be a very holly jolly Christmas. I don't like Christmas music, but it's going to be a very holly jolly Christmas. I'm taking us out,
Okay,
damn it.
I just want to say that it is literally the most wonderful time of the year. Go ahead.
It really is.
It's if you go outside, it's starting to look a little like
Christmas,
Christmas.
yeah.
A little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, for another Wicked Bitter podcast episode, I am Josh, Mr. AKA. I'm here with Mike. I am here with Travis. And you guys have a good day. Anyone have a final thought?
Final thought. Yes.
Merry Christmas!
Of course, yeah. If we don't get back on before Christmas, Merry Christmas. And also, don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Hit us up on YouTube, man. We would love the support from all of you guys. We love that you listen to us on Spotify. I check the numbers often. I know I shouldn't do it, but I do. And it's just cool to see. So, yeah, appreciate it. We all love you guys, everyone who listens and subscribe and get the word out there and all that kind of stuff. And until next episode, that's all of us saying
Take care.
Happy Hanukkah and
Happy holidays.
Happy Kwanzaa. Happy holidays.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Wicked Bitter.